Hi everybody, welcome to today's live stream. So today's episode 2 of our American Truck Simulator series. Yeah, and that's really interesting, isn't it? Hi everybody, welcome to today's live stream. Really interesting how on Windows it's not rendering it properly. So just bear with me a second. Weird. This is so weird. What on earth is going on? Really? Really strange this is. Wow. Wow, really? Unbelievable. Do 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 do. Oh. That is really weird. It ain't making it. Wow. Okay, just 2 secs. Wow. So I'm getting nothing. It's really weird. Freaking Windows. Can't see anything. My stream, I don't know about you guys. Nope. Oh God, really? Oh, bloody marvellous. Amazing. Hey up, Pseudo. No, I'm not working, I'm done, buddy. Oh, you mean the stream? Yeah, I know the stream wasn't working. It's, I'm on Windows 7 today as opposed to my beloved Peppermint, just for a change, because I've been buying some games in the Steam sale. And I always kind of buy them on Windows first, and I've been buying some new games that I could, well, they're new to me, but they're not brand new, that I can run on Linux on my Peppermint. But I thought I'd try and do a cheeky little stream this morning on Windows with American Truck Simulator, just to see what the comparison is. Now, one advantage I have using Windows over Linux, or two advantages actually. Number one is obviously I can use DirectX, whereas on my Peppermint I can only use OpenGL. And the advantage number two is I get full access to the NVIDIA control panel, which means I can not only run this game at absolute max settings on my existing rig, but I can apply a couple of tweaks that really do improve the pictorial quality and also the smoothness. So as you can see here, this is our beautiful Kenneth, and basically what I've done is recreated the profile out of that I've got on Peppermint onto my Windows box. And you know, as I say, I mean, the beauty of this is I can actually run it on really super mega high quality. Now the only question I've got is whether the stream will stay running stable as it does on Peppermint, because I usually have streaming issues on Windows. I don't know why, I just do. But again, I have applied a couple of network tweaks to the Windows 7 box, so hopefully it should remove most of the stuttering and it should stop the stream going red. So anyway, I'm just going to do a quick delivery just to see how it pans out. So this is the profile on Windows, obviously not on the Linux. So I'm just going to look for a quickish jar. I don't even know what that is. Wheel loader bucket, really? Wow. Sugar 12 tons cars. I don't really want to get Elko to Elko, do I? I'm a bit further than that. Elko to Winnie Mucker. Alright, Mucker. Elko to Ely. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that one. Elko to Ely. So let's go and pick it up. And then it gives you guys and girls something to compare to for the rest of the episodes. So it'd be interesting to see if Windows stays, but you can see how much smoother the game runs on Windows than it does on Linux, and that's nothing to do with Linux. It's just purely because I have full access to the NVIDIA control panel on Windows, so that I can remove pretty much all of the stuttering and sort of micro glitching. And also the other difference is this has full anti-aliasing, whereas on Linux I don't have any anti-aliasing set at all. So you know, everything really is set on ultra and super duper high, whereas on Linux it isn't. So, and as I say, even though I'm streaming, this is still absolutely smooth as smooth can be. It really is. It's a lot smoother than it is on Linux. And it's just interesting to do these comparisons. You know, as I say, I mean, I have been buying up Steam sale games, so that I'm really thinking about the future content of this cute little YouTube. And as I say, I've tried to be very, very conscious of making sure, I mean, not all the games I've bought are Linux compatible. For argument's sake, I bought Fallout 4. I got it for like £13. But I needed Fallout 4 because I've got every other Fallout game on Windows, and I just needed it kind of to complete the collection. I've also, as I say, been tweaking a lot of other games as well, and I can tell you that my Warframe now looks absolutely stunning. Plus, it's just glitchless. It's so smooth, and as I say, I really do appreciate the benefits of Windows for gaming. And I actually feel quite sorry for Linux, that Linux should have to miss out so much on these wonderful utilities on Windows that Windows users sort of take for granted. And on Linux, we just don't have that luxury. It's as simple as that. So let's pick this trailer up. Yeah, it does. And it's not, you know, but the game was designed for Windows, and as I say, you have access to so many more tweak tools on Windows that you just don't have on Linux. And as I say, I've done some tweaking on the networking side to try and nail down a stable stream, because one thing Linux absolutely pisses all over Windows for is the networking side. Linux is just so much better than Windows every day of the week, but with a little perseverance, a little bit of tweaking, as you can see from this live stream, you can pretty much make Windows, oh god, really? Just bear with me a second. You can pretty much make Windows as just as stable as Linux, I guess, really. You know, it's bloody horses for courses, isn't it? But I certainly used to get thoroughly racked off with Windows every time I went on it, because you get so comfortable and so used to just how good Linux is, and then when you go back to Windows, it's like, oh Christ, really? God, I haven't had to suffer this for like forever. But as I say, I've done quite a bit of research. I know I've not done much content the last couple of days. I did get my guide out onto how to get your custom paint jobs, as you can see, which I've got here, and I've put the Alcoa, gorgeous Alcoa wheels back on, just a base W900 with the Dragon paint scheme, which is gorge. But you can see, even doing an outside view, there's absolutely zero stuttering. It's as smooth, look, it's as smooth as a baby's bottom. It really, really is. And you know, compared to Linux, Linux is much more jerkier than this. But as I say, that's down to the wonderful NVIDIA tools that come available as standard with Windows that you just do not have access to on Linux. And so that's not the fault of Linux, it's not the fault of Peppermint, it's the bloody fault of the hardware vendors, namely NVIDIA. But then again, you know, as I said, on Linux we are limited to OpenGL, whereas on Windows, of course, you can fill your boots on DirectX. So I just thought I'd do a cheeky little live stream. We've got the same Cat 600 brake engine in this W600 with the custom sounds. The only difference is I don't have the Frosty mod installed on the Windows version. Oh wow, where am I going, really? Whereas on Linux I've got the Frosty mod installed. But other than that, and I don't think I have the oversized trailer pack on Windows, whereas I do on Linux. But other than that, all the other mods are pretty much identical, I have to say. So I thought for your Christmas Eve live stream we'd have a bit of ATS, but it would be on Windows, just for a change. Beautiful. I can only dream of this sort of smoothness on Linux. I really can. Absolutely only dream of this sort of smoothness. So, and this is also whilst streaming and also whilst monitoring it as well. And the live stream is completely green, it's stable. And the game itself on my screen looks gorgeous. And it's pretty smooth on the live stream monitor as well. So, you know, you really can, I guess, have your cake and eat it. So say I bought Fallout 4, treated myself to that. I've also bought the two Redo games because they're available on both Linux and Windows, so that should be some good fun. We'll have a bit of that. And you know, I'll just keep trying to add as much content, but Windows just offers so much more gaming content than Linux. And it, you know, it rips my heart out because you all know I absolutely love my Linux. But you know, when I see all the games that I've got access to on this Windows 7 box, and then I go back onto my Peppermint and think, oh god, about 5 games here. So you know, that does really rip your heart out, and it's nobody's fault. It's not Peppermint's fault. It's not Linux's fault. It's just the way it is, isn't it? So it's the game developers really. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I was just keen to see if we could do a proper live stream session now that I've made the changes. to the Windows 7 box. Still using OBS, but an older version of OBS. It's not the studio version. It's a Windows 7 compatible version, obviously, and it, even this doesn't have all the features that the studio version does on Linux. But nevertheless, I mean, there's just no comparison in terms of smoothness. As I say, the game quality is absolutely maxed out, including anti-aliasing. And I've been messing around and trying a lot of these tweaks on other games, from Warframe to World of Tanks, Armored Warfare, PlanetSide 2. A lot of games that just are just not available on Linux. And yeah, I know you can run them under Wine and play on it, but it just ain't the same, is it? It just isn't. Not when you play them on a native Windows box. It's just not the same. And you can dress it up and paint it any colour you want, but it just isn't. And it's like this game, the beauty of running this on Windows, as I say, is you've got instant full compatibility with all mods, because some mods are DirectX compatibility only, whereas on Windows it doesn't matter. You got full compatibility, whereas on Linux, again, you don't have that luxury. Bless you, Chris. Bless you. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it, buddy. Yeah, I'll take the blame for that, for sure. For sure, mate. But the trouble is, as I say, the game is that good. Once you start with it, you just can't put it down. And I say, just for me personally, it just never gets old. It really doesn't ever get old. It's just one of them games where once you pick it up, you just can't put it down. Well, you guys and girls tell me. I mean, I'm only streaming in 30 frames a second, but I can tell you it's rock solid and locked at 60 frames a second. It hasn't faltered. I've got zero stuttering, and it's absolutely as smooth as it could possibly be. And this is all down to the NVIDIA control panel tweaks, and it's just amazing. I mean, hopefully it looks as good for you guys, and well, it won't look as good because it's a stream, isn't it? But it shouldn't be that far off. And it's just gorgeous. It really is absolutely gorgeous. Now, does this mean I'm going to abandon gaming on Linux? Absolutely not, because gaming on Linux will only get better in the future. It can only get better. But right now, Linux is certainly, without a shadow of a doubt, the poorer cousin to Windows, for sure. If you have a Windows box, you have a lot more, although you've got to do a lot more. I guess the advantage of a Linux box is if your game is available on Linux, you've got a lot less tweaking and faffing around to do on Linux to get the game to run really, really nice and do your live streaming and or record videos. Whereas on Windows, yep, you can absolutely do it and nail it, but you've got to, you've got to do a bit of faffing around. You've got to put a bit of effort in. So it's very, very interesting. It really is. It's a really hot potato topic, isn't it? I mean, I've been, for the last sort of 2 weeks, I've been absolutely thrilled and delighted with the performance of my Peppermint on this exact same rig. And it's also very interesting with Linux. I can do the game in the native 1440 by 900 resolution and downscale it to 1280 720 for the stream, no problem. On Windows I can't. It's really weird. Windows, if I go to my native 1440 by 900, it will stream it in some weird. So the only way I can do this live stream, is to actually. Yeah, I've installed the Viva Mexico, Chris, and it is really, really nice. So yeah, I'm going to install it on my. I've got it installed on the Linux box. I've just not got it installed on this Windows box. But yeah, I agree with you, buddy. It's very, very nice. So yeah, very, very interesting. It really is. But I just wanted to get you a cheeky Christmas Eve live stream up and running. I want to wish each and every one of you a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. I hope it's sort of everything you dreamed it would be. I hope you all get lots of new games for Christmas that you can play and enjoy and relax with and have fun. And I hope you get all your ATS, ETS2 missions done so that you can enjoy the wonderful freebies that SCS have provided for us, which is just terrific. What we got to destination? 1 hour 42 minutes in game time. And yeah, I hope you have lots of peace, lots of excitement, and my sincere thanks to each and every one of you for supporting this brand new channel in 2016. I hope you'll continue to support us in 2017 as we strive to bring you a live daily live stream for your pleasure and your fun, and hopefully the quality of the content that I produce will get better and better, I hope. So yeah, look at this, absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Look, so smooth, there's not a single stutter in sight. And you know, you change your views, it's instant, no stuttering. Look, beautiful. The live stream is rock solid and stable. So I'm very, very impressed with it, I have to be honest, very impressed. And hey Bear, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Just bear with me a second because I'm going to trash the truck, aren't I? The new coast to coast map is out. Oh, fabulous, is it, Bear? Thank you, I'll have a look at that. On a side point, I guess I'm stuck with Windows 7. I produce backing tracks and musicians on all the software for that. Yeah, absolutely, Chris. And I think more and more people are finding they're absolutely locked and rocked right into the Windows box, unfortunately. Oh, well, thanks for that. Letting me know, Bear. I'll whip the new coast to coast map down because that just throws your content through the roof, which is awesome. And I assume they've done all the rescaling of it as well, which is just terrific. Well, what do you reckon, guys and girls? Is the live stream smooth enough for you? Is it jerk free for you? Is the quality okay? Obviously, YouTube's got to process it once the live stream's finished. But what's your verdict on it compared to my gorgeous Peppermint episodes? Can you see any difference? Can you see no difference? Can you tell the smoothness of the stream? Is it better? Brilliant, thank you all. Yeah, a lot of I don't think a lot of people are going to go back to Pro Mods though, Chris, because it overwrites the France DLC, doesn't it? And I think until you've absolutely hammered the France DLC, why would you want to overwrite it and not have access to it? So I think more and more of these map mods are going to become less and less popular as SCS release more and more content for the game, without a shadow of a doubt. But that's just my personal opinion. I mean, the only other thing Pro Mods could do is, although I suppose it's not an easy 2-minute job, is it? I suppose the only other thing they could do, if they had the will to, is to remove the France bit, but I suppose that's not that easy, is it? Oh, you need the France DLC. So has it stopped overwriting the France DLC now then, Chris? Because a lot of people were saying, you know, oh, bloody Pro Mods, it overwrites the France DLC with all its own content. So that's interesting. Wow, wow. Oh, I forgot I haven't adjusted the settings on this, have I? Sorry, Mr. Plod. I've just absolutely rear-ended you. Oh, he's going to cross on red. Ah, naughty Plod. Ah, okay, Chris, great. Thanks for that, buddy. Well, as I say, I'm going to definitely have a slice of Coast to Coast for American Truck, and then I'll have a look at Pro Mods. If it's not overwriting the France DLC now, I might have a look at Pro Mods for EDS2. Assume that the new Pro Mods is still compatible with the latest Rust map. Chris, is that right? Because I like the extra content that Rust map gives you. Hot damn, trying to stop this truck, I tell you, it's not easy. It's not nice. Wow, check that. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope it's nice and smooth for you as it is for me. Absolutely bloody lovely. What a gorgeous looking game. Okay, Chris, well, I'll check it all out over the Christmas period. And once I can confirm it is still compatible with the Rust map, and because you've got the Rust map connector from ProMods, so once it can get on the ProMods site, I'll check it all out, and if it's good, I'll download it and add it to the ETS2 profile for sure. I might even start a brand new one actually, just to ensure compatibility. What are my graphics settings? What? On ATS2? On ATS or ETS2, or what do you mean? What are my graphics settings? Hey, Cookie. Yeah, absolutely, and you too, Cook. You have a fantastic Christmas, you and your good lady, and you have all our love and best wishes for the season, mate. Lovely to see you, buddy. Our wonderful Cook there, our chat moderator. Yeah, so Bear, what do you mean, what are my graphics settings? Can you be more elaborate? And if I can show you, I'll show you, buddy. Thanks for joining today, everybody. Much obliged on this wonderful Christmas Eve. Have a fabulous Christmas day tomorrow. Whatever you do with your family, your friends, your girlfriends, your lovers, your wives. Just absolutely have a top time, everybody. Okay, just bear with me. Why have I missed that? Just bear with me a second, Bear, and I'll show you them. Wow, how have I missed that? Really? Well, where's the entrance? It's not round the back, is it? I didn't miss any other entrance, did I? Wow. I wonder if I can perhaps turn around there better rather than back in it. Let me just stick that back on. Is there a spin round point here? Somewhere I can just Chubby Alonso it around. Well, I'm not doing very good here, am I? With the top down view. Oh, I've also got bright red stuff as well. That's the company's pack, isn't it? I reckon that'll probably spin round in here. With a bit of luck. Have we got the room? I think so. So, where was the entrance to our delivery that I missed so badly? I'll show you in a minute, Bear. Just bear with me a second, buddy. And I'll show you what my ATS... So everything's absolutely on max. The only thing I've not got on max is the video scaling. Mine's on 200%, not 400. Because 400, I think, is just a little too much for my GTX 750. 200% is absolutely brilliant, as you can see. It's fine. So, where is Duffer here gone wrong? Where's the entrance to our delivery? It's saying it's here, isn't it? Oh, right, there it is. Okay. Okie dokie, love. Well, I'm going to have to be a bit cute here, aren't I? I don't know if I can do this without causing utter mayhem. Oh, don't keep coming right next to me. This douche in the Mustang. I'm going to run out of space here if I ain't careful. Come on, get it round. Yeah, that'll do us. Beautiful. Otherwise I'm never going to be able to drag it in here, am I? It's quite a long trail and a bloody lamppost there as well. Gotta love ATS, ain't you? Or not, as the case may be. Am I going to get round? I'm not going to get round, am I? I think we're okay. I think we can drag that in, can't we? Yeah. We should be good to go, peeps. I don't go too fast and slam it into the wall. And there's our delivery completed. Fabulous. So there you go. Let's complete the delivery, and then I'll show Bear the settings I've got in ATS. Beautiful, Dankeschön. Come on, get us up. Bang, level 6. Beautiful. So my settings are these, Bear. So if we go to graphics, you can see I'm on 1280 800 resolution just for streaming purposes. Normally that would be 1440 by 900. Default refresh, that's very important. If you set it to default rather than 60 or 50 Hertz or whatever yours is, it really does improve the frame rate, and I don't know why. Disable vertical sync, 200%, everything ticked, everything on pretty much max. Alright, I know there's a couple of ultra settings. I've got one ultra. I don't know what the other ultra is. I don't know whether it's distance, but I know there's another. There it is. So we can set that on to ultra. That's for distance. That just stops trees and stuff disappearing suddenly in your mirrors. Other than that, everything is absolutely maxed. As I say, the only change I've got is that's 200% rather than 400%. And as you can see, that's how good the game actually looks when you're streaming. Full anti-aliasing. It's just gorgeous. No stuttering, no glitching. It's just terrific. And of course, we've got full access to all the mods. Because we're on Windows and have DirectX compatibility, whereas on Linux we don't. We've only got OpenGL, so on Linux, of course, we can't use all the mods. We can only use the ones which are OpenGL compatible. So there you go, everybody. My sincere thanks to you all for joining me on Christmas Eve for our live stream in our beautiful Kenworth W900 with the dragon paint job. Absolutely terrific. As I say, have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas tomorrow. Much love to each and every one of you, and my sincere hope that you continue to support this YouTube in 2017, because one thing I will guarantee you is we'll have a butt ton of exciting content for you to enjoy. Thanks everybody, take care, much love. I'll catch you all on probably Boxing Day for my next live stream. Have a great time everybody, much love. Cheers now.